editions of Sports Illustrated dropping a new piece today on Dwayne Casey and his unique journey to becoming their head coach of the Raptors. As usual, Lee has all the great details in his piece, and he's got how Casey changed the offense while also developing the bench. Look, they're on top of the East. I mean, where is Casey in your coach of the year ranking?
He's my coach of the year. I've been beating this drum for a couple of months now. To me, the hardest thing to do is be successful at doing one thing and recognize that's not good enough. I have to change. It's the reason why I call Greg Popovich the greatest coach of all time, because he won championships inside out, post up. And then he looked around and he said, the game has changed. We got to change. And even though we won championships this way, we're going to coach this completely different way. And same thing here with Coach Casey. They won division titles. They've been to the conference finals. You got two guys who are perennial all-stars at this point, but they all went on a trip. He told us on the podcast, myself, Mark Spears, and Chris Haynes, they went on a trip during the finals last year. They went and watched the finals, and Coach Casey said, if we want to take it to the next level, we can't keep doing what we've been doing. Yeah. We got to play like those guys, pointing at the Golden State Warriors.
He wasn't pointing at the Cavs?
Pointing at but the style of play, sharing the ball.
You can see that DeRozan, took this to heart because he's expanded his. You know, you watched him the last 2-3 years. It's been him, Kyle Lowry shooting the threes. He's playing that mid-range game. Now you can see that the court is just more open. Their style of play, their ball movement. And they're a fun team to watch now. I feel like they got a little stagnant in years past because people were predicting what they were going to do with him and Lowry. Now they're a team, and teams are harder to beat than individuals.
Absolutely.
We're going to play a little game with Scottie, by the way. Was it DeMarcus Cousins or is it DeMar DeRozan? And we're just going to have different situations to go back and forth with that. I'm just teasing you. But no, you're absolutely right, and you've been so complimentary of DeMar, too. And I remember we talked about this at the trade deadline.
He deserves a lot of credit, too. Obviously, I think we all think James Harden is the MVP, but I wish I heard DeMar DeRozan's name a lot more in that conversation. Just to be in the conversation.
Can I put Brad Stevens' name in here?
Coach of the year?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you could put. I think Casey is my coach of the year, but Brad Stevens isn't crazy.
I would say that's fair. I mean, what Boston has been able to do this season with pretty much a new team.
Do you know what has made the Brad Stevens case for me? Watching all the players who have left Boston in this past year and what has happened to them since.
Yeah. Well, I also want to throw Alvin Gentry maybe a good
there you go. Alvin's definitely a good name.
I think this race is actually. I don't think this is over. I think this is going to be one of the more contested awards we have this season.